If your lead arm bends in the backswing, your swing gets narrow, your face loses stability, and you create more moving parts. And most people think it's an arm problem, but it's not. It's a turn problem. If you're a right-handed golfer, you've probably heard at some point in your swing, you got to keep your left arm straight on the backswing. That's going to create more power. The problem with that information is most of the guys on the long drive tour bend their lead arm at the top of the backswing. You can create a lot more clubhead speed that way, but those guys are only worried about distance. They're not really worried about hitting the ball straight. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take the club back, keep the left arm straight, create the power, but at the same time, it's going to keep the club square, you're going to be more stable, and you're going to get a lot more consistency out of your swing. In order to be consistent, you have to keep the club face square, but you also want to create a lot of power. So your lead arm dictates the width of your arc. So when you're coming back and it's bending really quickly, one, you're getting an inconsistent arc. The swing's getting longer and shorter throughout as you straighten and lengthen that arm. If we can keep it straight, or as straight as you can, on the backswing to the top and then back down to the ball, you've already created less moving parts. When you have less moving parts, it's going to be easier to repeat the swing. So when you come back, we want everything moving at the same tempo. This is going to create the wide arc, and it's going to get you on the plane we want to have. The reason most people struggle with keeping that left arm straight is they take the club back with their hands and arms. When you do that, your chest gets in the way. You'd have to have a left arm that's way longer than the right to compensate for your chest being in the way. Because you don't, your right arm starts to bend really quickly. That pulls everything inside. It puts all kinds of stress on your left shoulder, and then everything collapses, and then it snowballs from there. If we can start the club back by moving everything at the same tempo, and you don't have to be Gumby to reach back and get that left arm extension, you've already made it easier to get back to the ball. And yes, a wider arc does create more power, but we're more concentrated on hitting the ball solidly as you do it. In this video, I'm going to give you a drill that's going to get you the feel for getting to the top of the backswing in perfect position, and it's going to let you get back to the ball more repeatedly each time. Now, there are flexibility issues that will make it tougher to get back and through with a straight lead arm, but this drill is going to let you get the feel for your best position. Your best position is not the same as mine. Everybody has physical limitations and attributes that they can use to get to the top of the swing. So to get the feel, what I want you to do is set up in your good setup position. Just lift your arms in front. From here, all you're going to do is keep the lead arm straight, or as straight as you can. Let your right arm bend for a right-handed golfer, and that's a good top of the backswing position. Now all you have to do is add the turn, and you're exactly where you want to be. From down the line, the exact same drill looks like this. Same setup. I just lift the arms in front. I'm going to let the trail arm bend, the right arm, and then I'm just going to rotate. And that's a good full position. The weight's on the instep of my trail foot. I have a big shoulder turn. The left shoulder's getting behind the ball. That's where you want to be at the top of the swing. Now all you have to do is rotate your body back through. You've created more power by getting that wider arc, but the most important thing is keeping the club face more stable, and you're making a repeatable swing so you can hit it more solidly. Once we've done that a few times and you know where you want the backswing to be or to get to, and you understand the feeling of keeping that lead arm straight, we're going to move it into more of a swing so you can still get that same idea. So you're going to set up. First thing, we're going to lift it to here. Club's right in front of your sternum. Turn it halfway back. Try to stay in that same position. Everything moves up back at the same tempo. Then you're going to bend the trail arm, same position at the top of the swing. Now, that is more of a regular swing. You're still lifting up, but then we're going to transition into more of the flow from the golf ball. And you're trying to get the same point. You have the same feel of getting to that halfway back position, trail arm bends. And then we're going to hit some, and it's going to look like this. By turning the club back with the chest versus pulling back with your hands and arms, you're eliminating the need to manipulate as you get to the top of the swing. This is going to allow you to keep the extension and the width of your arc. Remember, keeping that lead arm straight determines the width of your arc. You're going to have less moving parts and a more stable club face, and you're going to get more power because you have more width. but that's not the main point of this move. So you're going to work on the drill, create the feel, and then you're going to start hitting the ball better than you ever have. Hope that educates your game. I'll talk to you soon.